If you're struggling to rank up and just keep dying in your games, you need to watch this video. So I got Unreal this season even though I don't even play a lot. Plus I've helped hundreds of people rank up as well. So I know what I'm talking about, I got the experience, and today I'll show you how you can rank up quick. We'll be splitting the video into 3 main parts: early game, mid game, and end game, and what you want to do in each of these stages, and just some things that are really important for rank that you might not know and that you want to work on. Before we get into the video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and join my Discord to get some free access to tutorials, guides, and just ask me some questions. The link is in the description, and let's get right into it. We'll be taking a look at this 9-kill win right here. I had a really bad off spawn right here, but I still managed to get the win, and I'll show you how you can do that. So the main thing is with ranked, you basically only need to survive off spawn to be at 0%, and then everything past that you rank up. So our goal at the start is just to survive. And for that, it's really important that you find a good drop spot that you know how to play, you know how to loot, and that's not super con. So I like to land at Utopia City right here. I like to land at this house right here because I can instantly drop down on the slurp truck and I get some pretty decent loot. Usually there is some other people, but I'm comfortable with that, and I like to get like 1 or 2 off-spawn kills. But if you're not comfortable with fighting off-spawn, that's fine. Practice your box fights, but don't land at a heavily con space. If you want a drop map, if you want to know a good loot path, just message me, I'll help you out with that. But that's the number one thing, so you don't keep deranking at the start of every round. So right here, I try to get at least 200-300 mats right at my house. There's some trees, then I get some good loot, shotgun at least, and AR, and full shield. That's super important. And then you want to play it slow. You never want to be the one, if you're not the best player ever, to be engaging first. You always want to wait for other people to engage. So over here, I heard these people were fighting, and then I decide to third party. I don't want to be the first one fighting. That person always gets third party, and it's really unlikely that he wins the whole off spawn situation. So I wait right here, I take my time, and then I try to get in right here. I immediately get the kill on this guy because he forgets to build a wall right there. And now I get into a pretty bad fight. I already have that kill, but now this guy messes me up pretty bad. And I basically lose all my mats, have 0 mats at the end. And a Storm Beast pushes in, so I have to disengage. So this is just a dragged out fight, really bad fight right here. And I basically lose all of my stuff. So right here, I heard that the Storm Beast went away because he lingered around a bit, and now I can start looting. I just try to get as many mats as possible before getting out of the house, and then I go over and get some more loot, so I'm ready for mid-game. So before you get into mid-game, always make sure you have good mats, good shields, good loot. That's when you want to get out of your spot. And now mid-game, it's important you want to go for good rotations. See, I'm right here on the edge, so I take my time. I don't immediately want to get into the center zone, especially because I don't have the best loot right now and I still need to farm. I want to stay on the outskirts, and I want to look for easy kills right there. So again, I'm just running into zone right here, and then I saw this person behind me, and then he gets into a fight in a sec. I just try to wait here behind this tree, a bit risky right here, but luckily there's no one behind me, and I can just wait for these guys to come over. Now this guy drives past me, and then I see this guy coming out of storm right here. So mid game, really try to be sneaky. It works. Try to do it, try to sit behind a tree, sit in a bush, you'll get easy kills, especially on the edge of zone. You usually find the people that are not the best players. So right here, this guy just stands there shooting someone else. I get some tags right here, and then he's building out of wood, not good, that's why I can easily spray through. Now he's cracked, try to pressure him a bit more so he can't really heal right here. He messes up, he didn't place a floor. And then I just try to jump in right here, and then I got his loot. And now I'm basically chilling again. Now I have some decent loot, decent health. I'm on the edge of zone. Zone pulled to the top left a bit, which is fine. Not a lot of people around me, so I'm fine right here. So for the rest of mid-game, you want to make sure you get some movement right here, for example, like the dashes. And you just want to sort of play it safe, keep all your mats. Don't waste any mats on fights, don't waste any ammo. Try to keep everything going into endgame, because endgame is where you get the real points. Because you rank up mostly through kill points, not through placement points, you can get top 10 and only get a couple percent. But if you get top 10 with a couple kills, you'll rank up pretty good. So you want to get kills ideally by playing sneaky in mid-game. Don't lose anything when you're fighting in mid-game. And then end-game you get those easy kills, which you'll see in a sec. Again, right here, I see this third-party opportunity. I sneak up. I have the scan, and since they're both fighting, I just scanned this so they didn't know it was me. They just saw the other guy scanned. And then I just try to wait it out here. They're fighting. Try to find a good spot. Try to see where I can engage from. Get behind this guy right here, and now I can break in. And then I get in this box and get an easy kill right here. Now this is the riskiest thing about mid-game fights. You might get third party, so after you get a kill, you always want to box up immediately, heal up as fast as possible, and ideally during the fight take as little damage as possible. You want to do that by going for nice peeks and always securing your surroundings so you don't get easily ambushed by someone. So right here, this guy pushes me, I instantly get a 90 tag on him, build the stair over his head because he wasn't smart with the wall take, and now I try to be a bit aggressive right here. Don't want to let him heal too much. Just keeping the pressure on him right here. Do get shot from the side, so I have to disengage down here a bit. And then he just runs into me. I miss my shot, but I have a Fury, so it's game over for him. Now again, I heard this guy shoot from further away, so I want to heal up really quick. And now we're slowly getting into endgame. So on these half in, half out zones, I always try to get into the part that is still zone. So with your endgame rotates, first of all, you want to rotate as early as possible. You want to check, is it free? And then immediately you try to go to zone, because the longer you wait, the harder it is, the more pressure you have because zone's closing in on you. So usually you want to go as fast as possible. Later in this rotate, I go for a late rotate, but I'll explain why in that situation. So here we have a pretty free rotate. I already checked, I get full health right here. And then we're just going to rotate around the left right here and get in pretty easily. Now again, I just decide to sit in a bush because I know this guy is coming up behind me, so I don't want to box in because then he knows I'm there, he's going to be safe and try not to peek it too much. So right here I try to sit in the bush, wait for this guy, and then in a sec you'll see what happens to him. So he's running up here, I get 120 beam, I have dashes, so I close in, he tries to go into the Storm Beast, we don't want that, he's dead. And as you can see now, I just try to stay in this part of zone that wasn't in before, so there's really no one on my side. Everyone's over here on this side, and I'm right here on this side. So I'm just waiting for zone, looking for people, try to get some information always before you rotate, make sure no one's behind you, and then I try to rotate. So I know there's people on my left, I heard them shoot, and I didn't see this guy on the right here, but we'll see what happens to him in a sec. And here I wait, because I know, or basically know, that no one or not a lot of people are on my right and that there's no one behind me. So I don't want to be the first one in zone. I want to let the other people rotate. There's not a lot of people alive, and then I can get a pretty decent rotate around the right here, especially because I see this hill right here and I can easily just rotate beside this hill around everyone that is on the left right here. They're all coming in here and I just rotate around the right, and then it's a pretty easy rotate. Always check no one is behind me. And then this guy wasn't very smart about it. If you sit in a bush, please don't stand on the edge like that. I fully saw his toes and then I just beam him. He just tries to shoot, doesn't even try to build, and that's an easy kill. Don't beat this guy. Now I go for the rotate down here. No one sees me. I go up here really nicely. And then another not that smart guy. I see him sitting in this car right here. So I try to go for the beam, get a nice one. And then I push him, people behind him coming in now. So this other guy gets killed in a sec. Not smart from this guy, he went in way too fast for the third party and didn't focus on killing this guy. So he dies, and then I just try to finish the kill right here. Other people all the way over there, not much they can do now, only 3 other people now. And again, I'm full chilling because all these people are over here and I'm on the side where no one is. And then you'll see in a sec how we go for a nice rotate here. So you always want to look for that dead side of zone with no people on it. So right here again, I drop down beside, then I take my time, I wait a bit, look where I can go next. I see that tree right there. This guy doesn't see me because the tree's blocking him. Another easy rotate, and then I see, want to be safe here with the wall. Then I see the zone is going to pull up that hill, so we're going to go up there in a sec to get that high ground and just see where everyone is at. Get sprayed a bit, but that's fine. Always when you see people looking at you in endgame, you want to build first. Don't wait for them to shoot. They're going to beam you. If they're looking, they're going to shoot. So build first, and then if they shoot, you don't even get hit. So I hit this guy a bit, I shoot him a bit, and then I just decide to keep going on the left right here, get some dashes on this guy. And again, everyone's over here, and I'm over here by myself. And now zone pulls over here, and because it pulls to the left, I want to immediately get on this house, and I want to cut up the people that are coming from the right. So you always want to go early right here if you pull zone, and try to always stick to one side. Here, if I would have rotated through the middle, I would have got beamed by everyone. But I go to the left, have this cover from the house, and can look at all the people on the right. So always stick to one side, usually the shorter side. So go around the shorter side, that's free, and then you go to zone right there. Now I'm just looking, these people spraying. This guy goes ahead pretty good right here. So this guy is already on top, so I have to try to take high ground from here. I should have already went earlier, and then I would have just ran on this mountain right here and got up before him. But luckily I have the medallion, so I can easily get up here. I just build in front of him, build up right here, and get up here, build, and then the ramp above his head gives me high ground pretty easily. And then he needs to box up, and we got height right here. We try to secure it, we go up a bit. And now I'm on high ground, I'm chilling, and these other people are down there. 2 people all the way down there. I don't know why this guy went for the car. He dies in a sec. So he gets beat by everyone now because he went for that late rotate that we don't want to do. Because then everyone's looking at you like you saw. This guy goes ahead. I go ahead as well because I see I can go over on this other mountain. This guy is still back behind, and then there's one in front. Now I'm just looking for those beams. I have the mythic Spire, so I just try to get those 40 damage shots in right here. Just try to spray him, and always keep both in mind. Don't focus too much on one so the other one tarps up from behind and takes your high ground. So here I try to beam this guy. Hopefully this guy helps me in a sec. He does. I hope so. Yeah, he sprays that guy as well now. But he's not very smart about it because now I have a really good angle on this guy. I go for the tags, get an easy kill right here with the Spire. Other guy goes in there. He's already weak right here. I know that. And he's on low ground. Now, what I wanted to do next is just block him off because it's pulling up and then he'll die to storm. But he just opens it up and I get the easy kill right there. So yeah, that's what you want to do in early, mid, and end game. If you have any more questions, join the Discord, ask me right there. I can make some drop maps for you and read some free guides right there. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe. I hope this helped you out. Comment down below if you have any more questions. I'll see you in the next one.